Tell me, how many times have you played a game without knowing the rules? How many times have you lost without ever realizing there was a scoreboard? Let me shatter your comfort. You think dating is about honesty, loyalty, being the best version of yourself? That's adorable. Here's the secret that makes men burn out, quit, or become obsessed. The one holding the cards is the one who cares least. And right now, she's not just holding the cards, she's hiding half the deck under the table, and you're still asking, hey, do you want to split the bill? You think she's waiting to be chosen? She's running auditions. You're not the main character. You're not even the villain. You're a plot twist she'll forget by next week. Let that sink in. Modern dating is a game, but it's not about romance. It's about dopamine, dominance, and who can leave the other wondering, what if? And you know who's always 2 steps ahead? The one who created the mystery. The one who's never the last to text, never the first to show need, never the one who loses sleep. You are not that guy. You're swiping for a soulmate. She's swiping for leverage, a story, a spike in her notifications. You're scrolling old chats, dissecting her emojis, wondering if she's losing interest. She's out making 3 men compete just to get a reply, choosing whose validation she'll spend tonight. You try to be different. She's already replaced your face twice this week. You want to win? Stop pretending you're not playing a game. Start asking why you ever thought you could win by being predictable, by being soft, by being the guy who never walks away first. You want to know why she's better? Because every breakup, every ghost, every bad date just made her sharper. You're playing with your feelings. She's playing with her hunger. She's running a casino and you're the gambler who thinks, maybe this time I'll get lucky. She doesn't need to lie. She doesn't need to chase. She just needs to exist while you keep showing up, hoping she notices. Ever notice how she can drop you for a week and still come back like nothing happened? That's not mixed signals. That's training. She's conditioning you to feel grateful for her scraps of attention. The less you get, the more you want. It's not manipulation, it's instinct. You see, in this game, scarcity is king, and she's the queen of it. Most men have never gone hungry. Most men have never been forced to compete in a room where every other guy is offering the same compliments, the same good morning texts, the same desperate energy. She learned to value what's rare. You learn to give away what's sacred. That's why your texts get left on read. That's why your plans get canceled last minute. That's why she's never fully present. She's always got a plan B, C, D. You think you're making progress? You're being tested. Every word, every pause, every absence. She's not evil for it. She's evolved. Every test is a question. Will you fold or will you raise the stakes? Will you demand more or will you become just another story she laughs about over brunch? Here's the truth. Modern dating is a battleground where attention is the only currency and validation is just another chip she cashes in. She knows you're hooked when you start explaining yourself. She knows she owns you when you start apologizing for asking for respect. Every time you break your own rule, every time you let it slide, every time you give her a pass, she takes a note. She loses respect. You want to be unforgettable? You want her to lose sleep, to spiral, to chase? You need to become the one man who walks away at the first sign of disrespect. You need to become the anomaly, the glitch in her algorithm. Don't give her routine. Give her tension. Give her the unknown. Let her wonder, is he seeing someone else? Does he even care if I leave? Why isn't he texting back like the others? Let her friends ask, what's so special about him? Let her answer with a shrug, because even she doesn't know. You want her obsessed? Become the most unpredictable player in a room full of NPCs. Don't be rude, be rare. If she's hot one day and cold the next, match her, then go even colder. If she disappears, go silent for twice as long. When she gives attitude, respond with humor or indifference, never neediness. Let her feel the weight of your absence. When you return, bring energy, chaos, and charm she can't script. Never ask, where is this going? Let her ask. Never beg for her time. Let her wait for yours. Reward respect with attention. Reward disrespect with silence. Become the man who breaks her patterns, the man who can say no and mean it. Because at the end of the day, She's not better at the game because she's smarter. She's better because most men refuse to see it is a game. They keep waiting for real love to happen by accident. They keep playing by rules she doesn't even care about. Modern dating isn't for the soft. It isn't for the predictable. It's for the one who can see the field, feel the energy, and pull back just before she expects it. And when you finally show her that you don't just know the rules, you rewrite them, she'll never forget you. She'll never delete your number, no matter how hard she tries, because you became the lesson, not the mistake. If this feels like your story, say it out loud in the comments. Don't hold it in. And if you want the only channel that exposes the real code, subscribe once. Don't make it a habit. Thank you for listening. Matt, Closure Club, signing off until the next move. Remember, she'll always be better at the game until the day you stop playing by anyone else's rules but your own. See you in the next one.